This is the limestone relief carving from Chiapas, Mexico, in the structure we call Yaxchilan, made in the 700s, where what we're looking at here is a Mayan bloodletting sacrificial activity, kind of a ritual where the thorn, oh, you hear that? It's because I put my hand too close to the panel. The thorns are being roped through her tongue, right through her tongue. Okay, this is the queen, and the lord, the king on the left, is Lord Shield Jaguar. He's holding a flaming torch to illuminate this bloodletting sacrifice. She passes the rope of thorns through her tongue to let blood fall down, and this would have been on the lintel above where people would have walked into the sacred Mayan temple at Yaxchilan in Chiapas, Mexico today. It's a relief carving, quite a deep relief carving, because it's carved on a flat surface and the sculptures kind of protrude forward. You can see the flat kind of forehead, not flat, but the angled forehead going down into the nose. That was done by pressing the slope of the nose and the brow into a kind of an angled shape that was done by a lot of the Mayan families to their children who were royals. If we get up a little closer here, but of course not too close, we can almost see the pain on her face as she closes her eyes and lets the blood fall down as these citizens would have walked into the temple. They would have looked up at the lintel and seen their queen engaged in this sacrifice. Lady Shook was her name, and they would have thought, wow, she's so noble, she's bleeding for our sake, our leaders care about us. Some theories are that this actually induced a state of like hallucination, that the amount of blood and pain would put you into a kind of almost a ecstatic state where the mind would cause you to start hallucinating from the pain, and it was almost maybe a form of kind of a substitute for mind-altering drugs. In another lintel relief sculpture from this same location, we can actually see the hallucination vision appearing to Lady Shook right here. So once she's induced this severe pain, this loss of blood, we now see a snake-type creature with a human head. It's actually supposed to be an ancestor from their dynasty, like a warrior with a shield, appearing to her, coming up out of the bowl of sacrificial blood, appearing to her. And that's one of the pieces of evidence we have for perhaps understanding that this ritual of the blood sacrifice over here, pulling the rope of thorns through her tongue, possibly led her to have a hallucination vision, much like taking LSD or magic mushrooms, or some kind of acid trip might do to an individual today. I don't think that sounds very enjoyable for me. I think I'll stand back so I don't set off the alarm anymore. I don't think I'll be sticking thorns through my tongue anytime soon, but it is a beautiful piece, filled with fear, energy, pain. That was someone else, not me.